replacing an old double tap with a modern mix tap. This is the new mix tab. It comes pretty much with all the nice bits and pieces, including flow restriction, which is really good, because usually the cold water has more pressure than the hot water, and that needs to be equalized. So basically what we're going to do is we take the old taps off and use one of the holes and put the new mix tab in. So this is our sink. We've got the two taps. I use a bit of oil. This is some kind of oil spray. I mean, most commonly used one is WD, but this does as well. So cleaning all the bits and pieces out of here, get a towel ready, and yeah, I'm going to start with spraying a little bit more down there. Sorry, I can't really show you that. And now make sure the water is off, which it is. Very good. And I get the smell trap off first. Be careful, there's always water in the smell trap. And I need to take this off here because otherwise I won't get to the back of it. More light. So you don't have to take the smell trap off, obviously. If you can get to the parts without it, then leave it on. But I need to take this little shelf off as well, so I need to get this all off. Okay. There's this here. Yeah. So you can see there two different taps, one for hot, one for cold water. I just put you down there, and so we can take that off. Bit of water in the pipe still, that can happen, especially if you have a bit more piping. And now the other one. Light. And here we go. Getting the last bit off. Right, so that's how it looks inside the sink. So you have this bottom bit, and that's how that works, and that's pretty much how a new tap works as well. The way of attaching the taps didn't change over the years. And now we got the two pipes and prepare the new tap. We have a little problem here. So both female sides. So what I'm going to do is I will take a bit off here, sort of. Here we go, and use that as an adapter with a little bit of plumbing tape. Connect it up here, and make sure that I connect the right bit. They are all labeled, so you see this is red, and red needs to go on red, and that's for hot water. And I just tighten it a little bit, not too strong. Don't tighten it too strong, because otherwise it will break the tap. And don't put the other one in. I'll show you why. Because if you put, that's the flow restriction. If you put the second one in, you won't be able to get both pipes through this. So just use one right there. But actually, I use the other hole because it's more convenient, a little bit further away from the door. Right. Put the other bit on the nut on the bottom of the mixer tap. Loosen it a little bit again because I want to use some of this, well, plumber Play-Doh, I don't know, and put that underneath. So usually the sealant is quite alright. They have some washers with it, but because this is some kind of heavy stone sink, I'm gonna use a bit of this white stuff in it. Of course, once it's done, I will nicely tighten it up so you don't see it too much from the outside. Just to make sure it's not dripping anywhere. Right, so now the second pipe. And you see that's the cold water one. Not too tight, as I said before. I'm gonna lift it up a little bit. This thing is quite heavy. If it would have been a metal sink, I would have just taken it out, but this thing is, it doesn't look like it, but it's really heavy and clunky. So I put that in there, and it should do the trick. Now for the flow restriction, that one needs to go on the cold water bit. So first I use a bit of plumbing tape, as you can see, and connect it to, as you can see, the blue is the cold, and then I connect this to the cold water. I just use my hands first, and then once I can let go of the heavy sink, I can tighten it up underneath with my pliers. Okay, 2 pliers. Oops. And now I can do it a bit more. So now this one, those ones, unlike the one on the actual tap, those ones we can go, well, pretty much full force on it. you want it nice and tight. And after turning on the water, you can see hot and cold nicely flowing. That's all dry. Always test it. I put another towel there so you can see nothing is dripping, and keep an eye on it for longer. Keep an eye on it for at least a day, because I'm paranoid, so better check it for longer before you put it all back and then realize, hey, there's something dripping. Now for the other hole, there are these little caps, and they're pretty easy to use, so just put that on there and screw the other side on. That I'll tidy up a little bit later on. For now, I leave it like that. Check again if everything is good on here. It's all nice, smelt wrap properly on there. Rather test a bit too much than too little. And yep, so after a while testing, that's all good. So I get rid of all this and get rid of the blue thing. And that's it.